And they're off in the Japan Turf Cup. A thread of blue with a sharp rake, Real Factor on the outside, and Tide of the Sea is sent up for early speed by Caramanos early. And so it's going to be a thread of blue with Real Factor on the outside in second, and Tide of the Sea was asked for that early speed. Will settle right off the top pair now. Ocean's Map racing along in fourth position is already some 7 lengths off the pace up ahead. And John G, Hierarchy, and Gunnison is last. Around that first turn they go, and it's a thread of blue. A half length in front from Real Factor on the outside in second, and Tide of the Sea settles third position, about 4 lengths off that pace. As they journey down the stretch for the first time, it's a gap of 7 to Ocean's Map and John G. Hierarchy has one beaten at this point. That's Gunnison still at the tail of the field. They race now with about a lap to go. And Real Factor, longest shot on the board, is going to go on with it. Tide of the Sea is kept close to the outside of a thread of blues back in third position, and a gap of some 8 lengths back to the others. Hierarchy saving ground around the second turn as they round the turn Ocean's Map, then John G, and trailing is Gunnison still. So Real Factor is the one to catch now with Tide of the Sea, the favorite in pursuit in second, and a thread of blue is third. Then it's a gap of some 7 lengths back. Hierarchy is fourth. And to the outside is Ocean's Map, just outside of Hierarchy. John G. Gunnison still with plenty to do at this point, about 13 lengths off the lead. They head on for the far turn. And it's Real Factor 4 furlongs from the line. Tide of the Sea challenging in earnest and now grabs the lead. A thread of blue still hanging in there in third position. Hierarchy is working closer down to the inside. Ocean's Map is next, and Gunnison and John G on the inside. Into the turn, Caramanos asking the question of Tide of the Sea going on. Leads a length and a half, but a thread of blue is coming back for more. A thread of blue and Tide of the Sea. Tide of the Sea and a thread of blue. They're racing 1-2. Gunnison trying to fire up with a wide bid of the center of the track. Hierarchy's got a shot 2 down to the inside, beginning to motor on. Furlong and a half left to go. Tide of the Sea, Hierarchy coming up the inside from second. The outside is Gunnison in third position. Then a thread of blue. Tide of the Sea holding sway with a 16th to go. It's going to be Tide of the Sea in the Japan Turf Cup with Hierarchy second and Gunnison third. John G picks up fourth from Ocean's Map, who's fifth. 2 minutes 28.19 the time. Mile and a half.
of the Sea takes the final stakes event here, the Japan Turf Cup for Three Diamonds Farm. Trainer Mike Maker, I'm very pleased to be joined by winning jockey Horatio Caramanos. Horatio, talk me through the beginnings of the race. What were you hoping to see in terms of the pace set up going into this?
Well, my trainer told me try to go on the lead, sending up out of the gate and try to take the lead. I tried to go in front. I couldn't go. The 4 go next to me and the 7 goes. I don't want to rush it all the time. So I let it pick it up my horse, whatever he was comfortable in the first part. In the second turn, after the mile, after the first wire, my horse started to pick it up. I don't want to take a hold. So I let him go himself. And the back stretch, I think in the 5-8 ball, he passed on the lead. So I know this horse Log go on the lead and Log go one pace around. So I feel like I got a lot of horse. So I start to let him pick it up in the 3-8 ball. He give me a kick. And tap on the stretch, I know he doesn't got to stop because the best for this horse is he run evenly all the way around. So I know I got to win. I feel like my horse got to win when beginning the stretch. So he win. Thank you for the chance, the trainer and the owner.
He looks very, very strong there down the lane. But as a jockey, you were saying he was giving you the feeling that he was ready to move. How do you know when it's time to make a move where you're going 1.5 miles on the turf?
Well, yes, it's a long way to go. I know I see the pace goes a little bit fast for 1.5 miles, but my horse love going 48, something like that. I don't want to hold him. I want to let him go whatever he's ready to go. He give me a little move, I let him go. I see the pressure inside. He couldn't follow me, so I let him gallop. He's in front, and he's finished good to the wire.
He looked very comfortable indeed. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Tide of the Sea seals up the final stakes race on the card, the Japan Turf Cup.